Alright, time now is 11:05 a.m. in the morning on September 8th. So it's Eric's birthday. Shout out to Eric. Also, yeah, so, okay, I'm gonna try to keep it under 10 minutes today. I woke up by the alarm and, I had to do that because I want to join the film club Zoom meeting, which will take place 7 minutes later. So, I got that to worry about, but I hope I do some stuff. There are also a bunch of other activities that my college is announcing. Like, there's another fun DJ free food event that's gonna take place this Saturday. There's a beach event. The feeling back in Form 4 and 5 when I would feel very alone, ignored, abandoned, I don't feel those feelings at all now. In fact, I feel the opposite. I know that I'm not being loved or anything, and it's still possible for me to make even more friends, but I feel like I already have friends. Like, if I during break, before I could open my mouth, somebody will walk up to me and say things to me. Eric may do that. I don't know why Eric does that all the time. And it's nice though. And then Christian does that, Pepper does that, and I didn't have time to shave. I'll do that later. I'll do that tonight. I'll shave it all. I won't go anywhere today. Tomorrow I will go to Ralph's. Welp, guess what the fuck just happened? I was trying to carry a plate of cookies and a cup of milk into the room, and apparently I had this open. I basically did this. I slammed my head against this thing, and very cartoonishly my milk exploded. So that's great. Alright, so time now is 6:11 p.m. I don't know what's going on with me. So yeah, there's a film club meeting and nothing happened. I didn't say anything. There were 35 people. 35 people showed up to the Zoom meeting. That's kind of insane, including the professor. The film 8 professor I had in the first semester, he's here, and he's the only professor who showed up. While I was doing the review, I immediately, okay, so earlier today, a while ago, like a month ago, I met a guy on Reddit and we talked over Discord, the Portuguese guy. We talked about film school and stuff and short film ideas and stuff. He said he found my YouTube channel. This is getting worse and worse. So again, me accidentally showing my YouTube channel to Potter, and then over summer, I don't think I accidentally leaked my YouTube channel to anyone over the summer, but when I told Zara and Miriam, when I told Miriam, Miriam was shocked, because apparently Miriam didn't know that I have a YouTube channel, but I told her, yes, I have a YouTube channel, because I trust her now. And I guess, I don't know, someone else found out about my YouTube channel, like, I don't know, I think my roommates, maybe they know that I have a YouTube channel because they always hear me talking to myself, especially Cindy, which made me very paranoid. My brother's friend found out about my YouTube channel a while ago. I'm just getting more and more paranoid. I think my family secretly knows I have a YouTube channel. I think they straight up mentioned it to me, but I denied it because I don't want them to know. And then the Portuguese guy, I never told him about my YouTube channel, but he said my birthday stream got recommended to him. How? How is that even possible? So I'm beginning to be more and more paranoid, and I think it's partially because on YouTube, especially my vlogs, the way I'm speaking to my phone right now, I'm a real person. I'm just beginning to be more and more scared. So today I was doing a Princess Mononoke review, and I don't know why, but I feel like I've lost my energy. Usually when I do reviews, I do all sorts of hand gestures, and I'm very articulate, but then I think about, oh my god, maybe Pepper will see this, and then I just started to get shy again. and I feel like I'm slowly losing my mind. All right, time now is 10:33 p.m. As you can tell, I have completely shaved. So I don't know why, but today I wasn't in a very great mood at all. Not sad, just blue, just melancholic, slow, contemplating life, I guess. Maybe partially it is attributed by the paranoia that I'm experiencing. And I think another thing is with this shaved face, I look younger, truly, and I look fatter. And my body is still very slim and skinny. So I'm going to start doing push-ups and sit-ups tonight. And try to make myself buffer. And yeah, that's what I'm gonna work towards. And hopefully next time or the next two times I go back to Hong Kong, right? The time after the next time, hopefully I will develop a new look, thus a new personality, I guess. I don't know. I actually have real people friends now. I actually have real responsibilities now. It's like, maybe I don't need this anymore. Maybe I don't need YouTube anymore. Maybe I can move on with life. All right, time now is 1:16 p.m. on September 9th. Leah finally remembered it's my birthday and she said happy birthday to that. Yeah. It's near perfect. The sleep is near perfect and it's amazing. I'm so happy I get to sleep 9 hours straight. I feel rejuvenated. So much so that after I brushed my teeth, I actually went back to my bed to do push-ups and sit-ups. Doing push-ups on this bed is kind of difficult because, again, I'm taller than the mattress itself. But the sit-ups, I tried. I didn't do too much, but I really realized how little exercises I've done in the USA because now even simple push-ups feel tiring. But I think it's a very healthy habit, doing exercise right off the bat after you wake up. It's rejuvenating, not rejuvenating, but it just kicks you up, you just wake up because of that. So there's that. Again, without a facial hair, I guess I am now gradually abandoning the twirling mustache, serious, skinny detective boy personality. I need to develop a new personality now because of this. So I need to start working out, building muscles. I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing, man. I really don't. But everyone's developing new personalities, so might as well. I don't fucking know. Today I'm gonna try to do 15 minutes. The 15-minute challenge. I want to film all my vlogs in under 15 minutes. So there's that. And tonight, if I have time, I want to read more, whether it be manga or a novel, Kafka on the Shore, or draw. I want to develop good habits, okay? Good habits of reading, good habits of doing exercises. I want to go out more, eat good food. Alright, time now is 6:06. Just finished a script writing club meeting. It's raining. What the fuck? The skies are cloudy. The floors are wet. It's actually raining right now. Only slightly, but obviously in LA, if it rains, people start freaking out. I was sent an email from TripleLink. Storm warning. I'm a Hong Konger. Rain don't scare me. Well, I picked a fantastic time to come here. Alright, it's 7:21, so apparently all the meat people have disappeared and it's raining outside. So I bought more than I have planned, actually. So I got some sliced white mushrooms. Here's an interesting one. Lemon cakes. Again, completely smashed. Not really completely, but you get the idea. Alright. Ravioli. Yes. Okay, so eggplant, I can't find meat, so this is all I got. Smoked pork chops. And then more salmon, even though I'm not interested in eating it, but whatever. Alright, for drinks we got lemonade. Almost forgot to buy, but guacamole. More frozen food. That's enchilada, pumpkin flavored Noosa yogurt, and fruits. This time I got watermelons. I've never bought one before. Pop-Tarts for future video. Peanut butter. I can't find the sniff. Can't find the one that I usually would get. White potatoes, both of them. And a box of baby spinach. And that's it. Alright, so let's try the smoked pork chop. One slice of this is only 140 calories, so this is not a lot. Well, I don't know why, but all the meat in the supermarket fucking disappeared today. Well, here we go. It's fine. It's like ham. It is ham. I've got the cabbage, mushroom, garlic, onion fry. I steamed it, so now it's very soft and nice. I got rice, I got kimchi. Alright, time now is 9:27 p.m. I'm gonna just wrap it up today real quick. Even though pretty much nothing happened today, I still have several things to talk about. Let's start off with the elephant in the room, the script writing club meeting. How did it go? Okay, I just remembered that Pepper and other people may see this. Now I need to be careful with my words. It went fine. It was actually surprisingly a bit more awkward than last Friday. Even though we already did the promotion, I asked the Asian American girl, maybe she's Vietnamese, I don't know. I asked her to do an Instagram story promoting that we're gonna have a club meeting 1 hour before the meeting actually started. And I said, sorry, I was late. I only thought of this until now. And she's like, okay, I'll do this immediately after I get out of the shower. So she's literally texting me in the middle of the shower. Okay, so that's that. That's one thing. And then immediately afterwards, I rushed to Ralph's, and lo and behold, I received an email from TripleLink saying, warning, storm. And by that, they mean there's a little rain. But of course, it's LA, and it doesn't rain all that much. It's only rained once. Since I've been here, it's only rained once in late March. And that's it. And this is the second time LA has rained for me. But of course, every time it rains, people start freaking out. Like, oh my god, water from the sky, that's insane. It's just a little rain. I grabbed my umbrella and it's like, I didn't have to actually. But yeah, I went to Ralph's and first of all, the roads, they feel dead. A lot of people, they didn't want to come out because, oh my god, rain, that's scary. In Hong Kong, everyone would just keep going out. Rain don't stop us because it always rains. If you're British, you would understand as well. Okay, if you're like, I don't know, somewhere very rainy, you would understand as well. This is stupid. I went to Ralph's and every section is still full of food and stuff aside from the meat section. All empty. I don't know what the fuck happened. Maybe all of the meat, people, managers, they all left, but it's all empty for some reason. So I planned to buy pork and chicken and maybe another meat. Well, I cannot. So I ended up buying salmon. Today there was a huge fly outside in the living room. 2 huge flies. And I think that's partially because my new roommate, Jacob, the Chinese person, the Chinese man, after he unpacks a pack of frozen meat, he doesn't throw it in a rubbish bin and under the sink. He throws it in a separate card box out in the open on the floor. And I think that attracts flies. But yeah, humongous fly buzzing, and I fucking freaked out. I was like, fuck off, fuck off. when I was cooking my dumplings today for lunch, I was like, fuck off, fuck off. I actually yelled and screamed because it was so big, it's actually scary. I opened the door multiple times to let it go out, and it never went out. And then at some point, it went missing. And then when I came back from Ralph's, it's still here. So I opened the door, the main door to the apartment, and it finally got out. So it's not here now, thank God. But I think that's partially because today's raining, so all the insects and all the bugs are like, oh, water, let's go. So they're all here. But yeah. I feel better today, in terms of mood. I'm not as blue as yesterday. So that's good. I don't know what happened to me yesterday. I think it's a movie. I think it's the movie that fucked me up. Okay, one more thing, and that is more people are joining the Hong Kong Student Association, and somebody joined the Discord server of the Hong Kong Student Association today, and that person DM'd me asking me, "Hi, are you also from Hong Kong?" And I said, "Yeah, I'm also from Hong Kong." And that person has a girl name. You know, because when I was with Pepper, I couldn't really express myself to her 100%. I can with English, but she wouldn't understand. I have to speak to her in Cantonese, and I had little to no opportunity to do that with her until a couple of days ago. That's that. Yeah. What I and Pepper did a couple of days ago was really nice. Yeah, just walking down the street, going to Nijia Market together. It was genuinely good. Like, it was one of those rare moments when I can speak Cantonese to Pepper without sounding awkward. Okay, I guess the final thing I have to talk about is it's Cedric's birthday. It's September 10th, even though in USA it's September 9th. In Hong Kong, September 10th. Shout out to Cedric. Happy birthday to you, man. I said it to him. That Natalie said it to him. He's like, yeah, thank you, and then that's it. All right, time now is 1:16 p.m. on September 10th. Even though I said this already last night, but it's Cedric's birthday. Shout out to Cedric. So I had a very amazing sleep with not a single interruption. I did not wake up once. But I and Jax continued to talk about this class, and he said he checked the professor on ratemyprofessor.com, and she has a 1.4 out of 5, which is extremely low. And he said he has never taken a class with such a low rated professor before. And I said, well, actually, I wanted to avoid this professor as well, but unfortunately, the professor got reassigned to this class. And then he said, let's just switch. Let's switch this class to another biology 3. And I'm currently thinking about it. I don't want to switch. I don't want to drop this class because I've never dropped a class before in my life, in my college. I've never done that before. And also, I think right now, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday is a pretty good schedule. I can't think of another better schedule. I still want to take biology 3 or biology 2, but that probably would have been extremely easy. So I don't know. I'll probably speak with Jax a little more. Right now, I'm not planning to change, but I really want to get an A, and Jax said that according to Rate My Professor, it's really difficult to get an A with this professor, so there's that. I really want to get an A. I want to get all A's for the rest of my college life here. 2 things from Discord. One is in the Film 32 Discord server, in the art department. Me, Eric, the Turkish guy, and some other people are in that department. I thought we're gonna literally go out and meet up physically in person to talk about how we're gonna deal with the art stuff, the production stuff, the design of the short film we're doing next week, next Wednesday. And then the Turkish guy was like, you know what? We don't have to go out physically and meet in person. Alright, but that's that. Now, today I may also go out. Why? Because I want to go back to Ralph's. Because I really need meat. I may buy some chicken wings, and I need salt. And then I'll come back home again. I hope it doesn't rain. Not because I hate rain, but because if it rains, the entire meat section is going to disappear again. So I hope that doesn't happen. Alright, so I'm making something very special today. Okay, so this is tortilla, guacamole from Ralph's, and a slice of American cheese. I know it doesn't really make sense, but I've never tried this before, so hopefully it tastes good. I'm just gonna fold it like that. And then maybe, oh, shit, I messed up. Fuck, okay, I'm just gonna fold it like that. There, boom. Boom, there we go. And then we're gonna do it again on this one. Okay, let's try the one with cheese. Let's hope it doesn't suck. Cheers. This is really sad. This is really cold, wet, and sad. Alright, I'm back from Ralph's, and thank God they didn't shut down the meat section today. So, as I promised, I bought myself chicken wings. $10.35, yes. I also got some pork bits, because I think maybe that's not enough meat to survive for a week. Even with the salmon and the, Okay, salt. I cannot find the salt I always use, so I'm using this one. Same for pepper. I can't find the one that I always use, but there's the same brand, so it's the same thing. And I also got this, because why not? Mayonnaise. Here we go. Alright, this is a lot. Wow, okay. First time cooking chicken wings. First time packing them as well. What the fuck? You call this a chicken wing? Okay, well, I think I'm gonna separate this into 3 portions. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Right, okay. So, about 4 wings per portion. 4 to 5. So I'm gonna just get 4 large pieces right here. 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. Alright, let's try this. This is not a wing. This is more like a drumstick, but it'll work. Okay. Yes, I know what I'm doing. I clearly know what I'm doing. Okay. There we go. Alright, first time chicken wing. Let's try it out. Looking fine. I hope it's cooked. I made a little knife slit here to make sure it's fully cooked. Alright, let's do this. Alright, time now is 9:39 p.m. I'm gonna wrap it up today. Yeah, another very plain and simple day. 4 words, nothing important happened today. That's right, folks. Not completely nothing, some things, but in general, today's a pretty nothing day. And then there's the Hong Konger girl. I think it's a girl, I don't know. But judging by the profile picture, her name, and the way she types, the way she texts, I think she's a girl. So yesterday she DM'd me yesterday on Discord. Hi, are you also from Hong Kong? And I said yeah. Today there has been a follow up. So I went to Ralph's at around 5 something. I don't know. I went to Ralph's and the meat section is opened, thankfully, thank God. I bought myself some chicken wings and some food, whatever. I actually ate the wings tonight, as you can see. And it's nice. I've never cooked chicken wings before. This is a success. They say hi, you say hi, and then she immediately asks, do you want to hang out? And that's exactly what she said. Do you want to hang out sometime? What? Okay. Honestly, even though I don't know her at all, I low-key think, oh, maybe this will develop into something interesting. Like, maybe I can make a new friend. Maybe I can really hang out with her. I don't know. But this is crossing the line, man. She doesn't even know me. We barely talked. I don't know any basic information about her. What year she's in. What major she's in. Okay? Again, just making friends and making connections is so important in this city. Especially when so many people you meet are fucking wallpaper. Okay? Of course, I need to constantly look for new people to hang out with because so many people will abandon you and ignore you and they just move on. I mean, God knows what happens after I finish this college, this community college, and transfer to a university. Will Pepper still talk to me? Will Thomas still talk to me? Will any of these people still talk to me? I have no idea. Maybe they won't. And chances are not all of them will keep talking to me. Some of them will abandon me, and then I will have to move on. That's just life. It's just a harsh truth. And I've been saying this for a long time already. And I've embraced this. I've accepted this, okay? Tom already went back about a week ago to Toronto. Cedric went back to the UK, I think. Yeah, that's all. We're all just suffering here, I guess. One more thing, about my biology class. The quiz I took, I got a 12.75 out of 15, which is not very great. And with the late homework, right now I'm about to fail the class, basically. I actually don't know what my current score is. So I spoke with Jax, the Chinese person, the Chinese boy, again, over on Instagram. Not again, but like continuously. And he said he finally dropped the class. I'm not gonna drop the class. We explored other options to see if there are other biology 3 courses we could join to replace our own, but I cannot find any other good times because I already got film history on Tuesday and on Wednesday I got film 32. Welp, time for some Mid-Autumn Festival celebration. Got some watermelons here. Oh, we got a seed. There we go. Cheers. All right, right, I'm not turning on my lights. I got lemonade here and I got mooncakes. And oh boy, I'm gonna consume so many calories tonight. But, welp, happy Mid-Autumn Festival, guys. This one is for you, and cheers. Also, apparently, Pepper will not show up tomorrow in Thomas's short film. And I have to wake up at 7:40 a.m. Cheers. Let's go. I don't really like the egg yolk, but it's tradition, so what can I say? Alright, time now is 7:53 a.m. in the morning on September 11th. Yeah, let's keep it in, I don't know, a short amount of time today. I don't know, she's becoming a lot more inactive. Not a lot more inactive, but like, she's not really continuing the conversation. But I'm not gonna rush it again. Maybe she'll speak more today. Maybe she won't. I'll do a follow-up. I don't know. And then that's it. I'm gonna eat some lemon cakes, and then I'm gonna, in about 5 minutes, Tom's just gonna show up outside of my door. So, I gotta be ready, I guess. Fuck this.
Turn right onto South Bedford Street.
Well, so that was a shit show. Last Saturday we went here to USC to film, and all of that footage is now corrupted. So that's great. And then Thomas brought us here, and it's a mess because he didn't know that this set is going to look like this. He's moving the tables, and the doors are locked, so now they're looking for a bathroom. He didn't plan any of this, I see, or at least he didn't plan well enough. So yeah, kind of embarrassing, kind of awkward, bit awkward moment.
Who's Rachel? Aika? Are you playing Rachel?
I'm not sure, but I think so.
Yeah.
Good. This guy. This guy.
Yeah, no, that won't work.
I mean, the only reason I'm advocating so hard for it is because I don't think it would work.
What is this for? My own memory purposes. So I'm waiting at the car, waiting for Thomas. He's inside the McDonald's. I don't know what the heck is he doing? Come on. Noited! It's noited! Grips! Alright, so it's 8:30 and guess what? Thomas has ordered me to go downstairs to go to H Mart and buy him water and plastic bag because it's starting to rain. So this will make me the first time in my life to visit an H Mart. I don't even know where it is. Okay, H Mart. Let's go. Ooh. Got water. I just need plastic bag. Where the hell do I find one? I don't even know my Ralphs that well, let alone H Mart that I've never been to. Pretty sick supermarket though. I can't fucking find a plastic bag. Shit. I think this suffice. This works, does it? Okay, we got it. H Mart, first time in my life. Let's go. Let's go. I bought 2 water bottles. Revolutionary.
We're gonna take a quick break, for like 5-10 minutes.
Alright, so time now is 12:27 a.m. in the morning, after midnight, and yes, so whew, wow, what a long day. Oh. Okay, anyways, I don't know, let's separate today into 3 parts. Part 1 is morning until 1 p.m., where me, Thomas, and Theo went to USC to film the classroom scene. So again, to fill you in with the lore, Thomas is making a short film for the first time, and the short film has 4 scenes. But even so, this is an extremely ambitious first short film because there are so many characters and all 4 scenes take place in a very different location. So there's a classroom scene, and it's a very long one. So, Thomas originally wanted to use our own college and asked for their classroom, but our professor, Professor Simone, didn't reply all that much. But after he replied, Professor Simone told Thomas that we cannot use the college campus, the side campus, not the main one. Okay, so first of all, the first big news is all the footage, all the stuff we filmed last Saturday with Thomas on the first day of his short film shoot, they're all corrupted. They're all gone. They're all deleted. Wow, holy shit. I really acted my ass off. To be fair, it's not a very great script. So at the end, he almost wanted to change it to, just some random outdoor discussion. So again, as the script goes along, he's making more and more and more changes. On top of that, the biggest and most important scene in his short film takes place in the North Korea-South Korea border, and it's going to be filmed on the mountain, on the canyons. Except Thomas is afraid that he can't film there because he doesn't have a permit. So Thomas is like, you know what, I'm going to rewrite the whole scene and maybe we can film it on our college campus and turn it into a North Korean apartment. So again, the more he works on this short film, like production phase already, the more the script drastically changes. It's horrifying. Like even my first short film didn't stray that far from my original vision. And Thomas also told me that when he and Theo went out to look for the bathroom, Theo already told Thomas that maybe he should cancel the short film because obviously Thomas just couldn't make it. But it's true that Thomas's first short film is really poorly executed. But if I was Thomas, I would not stop. I would not quit because I've already started it. I need to finish it. So that's what I told Thomas afterwards. Okay, so we moved all the equipment to that building. And then we also met up with Lauren, who is the DP, the cinematographer for the short film. And then there are a couple of other classmates. And there's supposed to be a bunch of extras as students, but Thomas gave up essentially. So, and then there's the professor, who is now the TA, the teacher's assistant. And this is a school in Switzerland, because North Korea and South Korea likes to send people to Switzerland to study. Like rich North Koreans do that. And then in that classroom, the teacher, who's now a TA, talks about George Orwell's Animal Farm and teaches the students about how dangerous freedom of speech is, I guess. And then during that class, during that scene, it shows that the main character is in love with the main girl, and they love each other. And also the main character is beginning to realize that maybe freedom of speech is a good thing, which is the ultimate moral of the whole short film, that we need to defend freedom of speech. So the main character, the main actor, I've already seen the guy last Saturday. I worked with him. But I don't know the other three. The main girl, I've never seen her. She showed up, and she's a Vietnamese American girl who has very heavy makeup and who is, oh my god, that type of girl, And the other girl, turns out, it's Aika, the Japanese girl. Yes, her. Thomas never told me that she agreed to join, but that happened. So now you're gonna ask, how did Thomas find Theo to act? Theo, the president of Film Club. How did Thomas find Aika, who is apparently also a major part of the International Student Forum and Film Club? So, first of all, Thomas talked to Theo in person in the college campus. And Thomas is just confused most of the time during the shoot. I can really tell he's trying, and I appreciate that, and I respect that, and I've been there before. But wow, so Thomas really was under a lot of heat today, especially when the actors are rehearsing their lines. The lines are not really well written, and when they were rehearsing it, it was kind of a shit show. It was really cringy and embarrassing for everyone. And when Theo was reading the lines, Theo was joking around. Like, again, Theo acknowledges how bad this has gotten, and he's just like, haha, saying the lines sarcastically. And Thomas was like, maybe say the lines more dramatic. And Theo was like, okay. Like, they didn't exactly have this interaction, but, that's the gist of it. Like, of course, Theo noticed her, and he's like, hi, Aika. And Aika's like, hi. And then Aika walked up to me and was like, hi, Enoch. And then at some point, I and Ike were just leaning against the door, and we're just chatting side by side. Like, it's a really nice moment, like a nice friendly moment, and we were just talking like, yeah, what were we even talking about? I forgot already. But like, we were talking about, I don't know, something that I was gonna talk about anyways. I only remember how Aika said that English is her second language, and I said me too, but I said that in fluent English, which is a really funny moment. I think we were just talking about the short film. Oh yeah, she's asking me like, so what are you doing for the short film? And I said, oh, sound. She's asking me if I'm an extra, and I'm like, no, I'm doing sound. And she's like, oh, okay. And then, I think I asked her, how's her short film going? I kind of forgot already, damn. Alright, yeah. Alright. And the story isn't over yet. So, Thomas planned that we're gonna shoot the scene until 5 p.m. given how long this is. but we didn't. At around 12:30, it's already all done, and that's great. And that's partially because Thomas did not think about the shots at all. He's just like, do a wide. Okay, maybe do a close up. Okay, just film, but this angle, just, whatever. So the whole thing quickly blew over, and Ika's left, and I was a little bummed out because I was like, like maybe when we have a break later, maybe I can talk a little more, but we never got the chance. And in fact, later Thomas told me that Ika had to leave anyways because Ika had to leave at 2 p.m. And Lauren went back to his apartment. The main actor went back to his apartment or something, and it's just me and Thomas. So, Thomas was like, okay, what are we gonna do now? And Thomas was like, I don't know, like we got 3 hours because we had to wait until sunset because we need to film some nighttime scenes tonight. I was hungry because I didn't eat any lunch. I mean, of course, I ate some chips and some candies and a chocolate granola bar, but that's nothing. So at the end, we decided to go to Thomas's apartment first, rest a little bit, and then we did that. So Thomas was driving his roommate's car, and his roommate was really chill. He showed up, and again, I get to flex my filmmaking skills. I don't know why. I legit thought that when I go to USA, I'm just gonna be a film noob because everyone in LA is just like geniuses, but apparently not. I mean, there are tons of people in LA younger than me, more talented than me, but then we have people like Thomas, who is clearly. We talked about aspect ratios, and I talked about 16:9, and Thomas like, I literally don't know what that is. Something really weird happened. Okay, so we started talking about politics on our way there, because I was looking at Twitter, and there's this whole thing that happened yesterday with Ukraine taking back Izium, and then they're taking Kharkiv, and it's so exciting and it's so amazing, and I'm just all the way on Ukraine's side. And then I mentioned that to Thomas, and Thomas said the unthinkable. Thomas said he actually supports Russia on this matter. And he says that according to his research, he actually found out that the Ukrainian government is actually full of Nazis, which is debunked multiple times. And then I was sort of confused because Thomas's was sort of anti-China, and usually a lot of people who are anti-CCP are also anti-Russian government. People who are pro-Hong Kong and pro-Taiwan are usually pro-Ukraine as well. So I asked more and more, and I started to just ask Thomas random political questions like, do you support Muslims being discriminated after 9/11? And then he said no. Okay, that's a surprisingly liberal answer. But then Thomas went on this tirade of how he wants traditional values. He wants the woman to stay in the house, the wife to stay in the house, and take care of the children while men go to work. And he said he misses this traditionalism. And then he said he doesn't like LGBTQ community. He said they're fine, but he wouldn't encourage it, and he wouldn't want kids to know this. And after the McDonald's, Tom suddenly gave me the car keys and was like, okay, you know what, wait me at the car. And then Thomas didn't say anything, and he sort of like made a phone call or something, and then he walked back to McDonald's. It was really weird. I don't really know what he was doing. A few minutes later, he came out, and then he came back to the car, and then he went back again, and then he came back, and I asked him, what were you doing? And he ignored me. Thomas has never done that before. I don't know what was that, It was clearly something awkward. And Thomas was even he even acted a little agitated a little bit after that. Very awkward. I don't know what's going on, but it's probably something that's awkward enough that he doesn't want me to know. He doesn't want anyone in the world to know. Sometimes I think, that Chad Steve meme, Steve from Minecraft with a square face, but instead of square eyes and mouth, it's like a Chad face. Imagine that's Thomas, but Asian, and not as Chad, basically. Right, so we went to Koreatown, and it was already 7 p.m. and we were originally going to film at a specific spot, like a metro station but it smells like piss and is full homeless. So Thomas made another location change. As if there aren't enough location changes, he did another one. And he said he knows this other location, so we went to this outlet mall type place, and it actually looks really nice looking mall. H Mart, I've never been to one today in my life until today. I was doing all these errands for him, and then suddenly it started raining. So suddenly, like, Lauren showed up, and he's like, oh, maybe a couple hours later it's going to start raining. You know, there's a flash flood warning. Holy shit, a flash flood. I thought that's a JoJo thing. I didn't know it's a real thing that Americans would say. Turns out it's just a sprinkle of water for like 2 minutes. But of course people start to freak out, and just in case if it turns into a huge rainstorm, Thomas told me to run downstairs to H Mart to buy some plastic bags and might as well buy some water. So I went to H Mart for the first time in my life, and he told me that he's gonna Venmo me the money back, which he hasn't done yet. And I don't have Venmo, I use Zelle, so I hope he does that. I mean, it's just $5.38, but you know, still, that's like nearly $40 in US. You better pay me back. But I get to go to H Mart for the first time in my life, and it's actually quite nice. It's just 2 shots. Really, it's just, but Thomas made it like 10 different shots at all sorts of different angles, all sorts of different lenses, and he kept on asking, okay, let's do one more take for safety. He kept on doing it, and again and again and again, and then the main actor was starting to get impatient. He didn't act angry. He's still chill, but you know, he's laughing. You know, sometimes he looks at me and laughs, because it's like, you know how, you know, 3 people hang out, but one person is the idiot, so the other 2 look at each other and laugh, like haha, but in a friendly way, not like haha, this guy's an idiot, but more like haha, lol, you know. The main actor kind of did that to me. Again, I'm so happy I'm not Thomas. I'm so happy I'm not in his spot. Because before the short film, Thomas is very confident. He's always out and about. What's up, you know, whatever, life, haha. And then this short film happens, and he's beginning to develop trust issues, and he's beginning to manifest negativity. He's beginning to realize that, oh, maybe reality is not as cool as I thought it would be. Maybe people would dislike me. I don't know. And even I asked Thomas, like, how's his life in film 32, because I'm really like curious, you know, because, you know, I'm not in his film 32. Turns out Theo and Betsy are also in film 32 with Thomas, and they do speak to Thomas a little bit, but Thomas always sits alone. Like, during lunch he would bring food and he would sit alone. During break he would be always alone. That's so fucking sad. And then Thomas even said to me, like, sometimes he thinks Theo and Betsy are talking shit about him. Oh my god. The Hong Konger girl, she's not actively speaking to me all of a sudden. Even though at first she's like, hi, are you from Hong Kong? Wow, nice. Like, she's so nice at first, but now she's like not interested in me at all suddenly. But even so, I wanted to initiate more conversation. So I asked her very late today, like, so what is your major? And during dinner, she replied, or while cooking dinner, she replied, fashion design. Ooh, interesting. Because usually Hong Kongers are like, oh, medicine, engineering, whatever bullshit. But she's like, fashion design. Ooh, okay, interesting. And she asked me, and you? And I said, film production. And she's like, oh, nice. And then I asked her if she's a 2022 DSEer. If this is her first year in this college, like, logically it would make sense, you know. And she said, no, I'm 2020 actually. What? And I said, oh damn, me too. Does that automatically change the whole trajectory? So even though I'm 3rd year in this college, she's probably the same age as I am right now. Alright, time now is 11:54 a.m. in the morning on September 12th. Thomas still hadn't Zelled me the $5.38. What the fuck? Yeah, that's pretty much it. Yeah, again, what's gonna happen today? I'm going to college, biology 3. I'm gonna do the laundry. I already did some laundry last night. Or maybe it did, and if it did fell off the towel, like, wow, that's crazy, with multiple Y's. I don't know. Alright, we got enchilada. Yes. Let's try this out. Oh boy.
One is sperm and one is blood. This is blood.
I'm not
And then here. So then I don't know, but this is the frog sperm. So you should see little pink dots.
All right, so time now is 9:30 p.m. Let's wrap it up today. Oh, fuck. Okay, smoke detector alarm. That's been ringing again and again ever since I woke up. I maybe turned the power off for this smoke detector, but I'm like, I can't reach it, right? So I use this chair, and I was like, okay, fuck it. So I took off my slippers and I stood on the chair to turn it off, and I thought it went off. And I washed my feet again with the insect towel, and wore my my slippers again. Turns out it didn't go. It wasn't turned off. It was still going. It's still beeping. It's so goddamn annoying. It's so noisy. Okay, but anyways, that's one thing. The second thing is Thomas randomly texted me asking me my rent this morning, and he hadn't paid me the $5.38 yet. He just completely ignored me. So he's asking me what's my rent. And I'm like, I don't know, $1,500 minus the utilities. And he's like, when's your lease? When is your lease until? And I said December 31st, even though I will renew it, but I told him December 31st. And he said, do you want to be my roommate? So I actually asked him, like, why are you asking me all this suddenly? And then he said he and his roommate, who I've seen a few times already before, who's a really chill guy, really nice, relaxed guy. Thomas said he and his roommate, Thomas said Thomas just learned that he and his roommate have different places in life. That's a very vague answer. So I thought, oh, so you two argued? And then he didn't answer. He didn't answer me at all. Anyways, went to college. Nice class, actually. Actually, a little bit better than last Monday. So yeah, the Chinese boy, the gay Chinese boy, he's gone. He's out of there. And so another East Asian showed up and was like, is this seat taken? And I'm like, no, he dropped. So he's like, oh, okay. So he sat across me now. And I thought he's the other Chinese guy. And then another Chinese person showed up and I'm like, hold on. Then who's this East Asian person? Turns out it's a Japanese American person who's like 27 years old. He looks like what's the name of the chess player on the Film 32 Discord lately, because 2 days later I will be filming the short film for Film 32, and I'm the set dresser / costume designer, aka costume manager, because I don't design shit, I'm just telling people what to wear. And it's a shit show because it's very uncoordinated. Not a lot of people know what's going on, and not everyone is in that Discord server. So one of the actors are not there, so I don't know how to get to him other than via email, and I sent that email already. But that's that. And then Pepper randomly WhatsApped me asking me like, "Hey," with multiple Y's, like, "What's going on in the Discord?" And I explained to her. Right. So yeah, for the rest of the day, I don't know how much time I have. I still got tons of college homework.